Marky survive the onslaught that Kyrie will drop on his head. Game number 5, who wins this? ONIC or GEEK Fam?
One slot to M5. We wouldn't have it better than this. Game 5 to determine who gets to the M5 World Championships, the defending kings, ONIC, or the newcomers, the usurpers, GEEK Fam.
Going back to the drafts here, we usually see that if we see an Angela, the Irita and Yuzhong gets picked almost by default. That is not the path that ONIC is going for. Now in July,
first blood for Kyrie as the crowd erupts.
Hey, listen. Beloyski has been planning all along.
whoa,
He wants to get that 7 death as quickly as he can so he can start creating havoc.
it's the signature Angeloy move.
Exactly.
And as Mirko was mentioning, it's the ATM meta as well. Looking at the emblems here by Dunia Games, a lot of movement speed emphasis. Everyone needs to be moving around right here. And later on, if it does become a macro chess match, it's gonna be every single bit of movement speed you can get will count. But with Beloyski having the focusing mark, there could be more pickoff available for ONIC.
Let's see, that's a good shot on the Suns.
Right now, honestly, GEEK Fam, looking at the draft, if they lose the first turtle, is going to be horrible for the draft. Because having the Martis, having the Yuzhong, as well as having the Novaria, you have everything in your kit to win that. And Kyrie is on the Ling, not the best in contesting the turtles. So if ONIC finds a way, wins the fight in the very first turtle, and then gets that turtle, it's going to be bad for GEEK Fam.
It's a very aggressive maneuver by CW with that BMI forward. But in the mid lane, we do see that Beloyski's going to be targeted down. Kyrie dives his ex-teammate and takes him down for a second time this game. Gets the guiding win. Turtle setup for ONIC.
Now, I'm scared to speak. Because ONIC's been getting a little bit too much advantage here.
Oh, Suns has the hard guard stolen, by the way. That is a combo that could be used. The hard guard with the Ling combo.
Lingela.
As you...
Angeling.
Angeling. As you mentioned, Wolfell, if they can get the first turtle, it's going to be dangerous, and they're going to do it in their signature style. Going for aggressive plays before, instead of during the Lord and the Circling Eagle.
That's the power spike. Level 4 for Mathilda. Let's take a look at the talents prediction. Ooh. Presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A34, 5G. Sans. Flecker forward. Sans picks up a kill right as the talents prediction rolls up.
Honestly, again, I kind of feel like ONIC, they understand how important this first turtle is. GEEK Fam, not so much. Because ONIC has been preventing any kind of movements towards the area by just, let's get a kill. I mean, Beloyski's not going to be tanky. We can take him down. Aboy's not tanky. We can pressure him as well.
Completely abusing the lack of crowd control and tanks in the front line. But now with GEEK forcing the issue, both areas.
That's a hard guard placed down. Wait, CW might be outplayed. Marque with a solo kill. Now it's going to be Keyboy jumping into the fray. Finds it. Luke gets a kill on the Suns, but the turtle was slain by Kai. Boot. Oh, the flicker to the wall, but the guiding wind to save him. Luke chasing around with the help of Beloyski, now tying Keyboy up as Kyrie jumps forward with a divine blade. Luke chases back. Both roamers getting chased back, but the guiding wind grants him to safety. Beloyski isn't able to survive 4th death and counting.
Now I'm mixed, because I did say if ONIC wins that turtle, it's going to be bad for GEEK Fam.
But
GEEK Fam did get a few good kills, so I don't know. I still think ONIC won that one, because they really should not be getting the turtle, but they did.
Now wins the retro battle contest for the gold buff right there. But the Ling is 3-0 already, so early in the game. A snowballing Ling is an absolute nightmare, let alone one in the hands of Kyrie. On top of that, I think there was a miscommunication on the bot side.
Yeah.
The hard guard, I think CW thought it was still going to linger for a bit longer, but Sans had other things to do.
To be fair, I feel like the idea is I'm just going to give you a shield that's going to help you out.
Yeah.
And he wants to participate in the fight around the turtle. But Nail, I gotta say, he's been quite passive in the Marcus here, where I feel like he could push the advantage. Perhaps it's because, I mean, I don't know, I feel like he can be a little bit more aggressive if he really wanted to, especially with the Assassin emblem with Rupture.
Oof, for now though, you can see that Kiwo is flexing this Mathilda pick. So oppressive, and the cooldown on the Circling Eagle is probably a fair amount. but it really doesn't seem that way with how much it's being spammed out. Now ONIC is once again without any objective on the map that GEEK can use to predict the movements of ONIC. They are free to do whatever they want.
That's another circling eagle from Keyboy. They're going up top though with gank Luke. Black Dragon form able to evade. Now re-engage with the help of the hard guard.
Oh.
No hard guard for the Valentina. Boot's gonna be slain right there, and it's Beloyski who picks up the kill. Kyrie in a 2v1. Comes the blades, used up. Not gonna be able to find a knockup, but gets all the blades. Not enough damage so far. Luke with a fierce dive, and Luke. Beloy comes in on top. Kyrie, Defiant Blade once again, getting the kill and getting out with the guiding whim. Nile following through. Decimate from Nile to shut the god in the jungle down.
That's what I wanted to see. Keyboy looks like he wants a little bit more, but he has to be careful. He is alone. And I feel like now GEEK fam, they're starting to get their role going. But again, ONIC so far has been controlling the game very, very well. And we have to keep note that Sans took the Decimate. So a team fight for GEEK fam here is honestly not ideal. They could get wiped out. Well, wipe out as many people as around the turtle anyways.
Right, the reset on the Decimate is definitely dangerous, but Sans has not been allowed to use it efficiently until now perhaps.
CW, the blazing duet, Sans in the back, chasing a boy down. The Decimate is not going to be able to find that kill. Nile on the other side, actually, is the one who finds it. Kyrie secures a purple buff. Now Boots, looking for more. Nile, able to escape. Marty picks up a kill. Mortar Coil used up. Kyrie looking for the blades, not able to find the proper angle as GEEK fam are able to win out on a fight. Was that 2 for 0?
2 for 0, and it's also on multiple sides of the map.
Oh, wow.
ONIC, this is what they're usually able to do against other teams. Not getting it done to them. Now they jump on Luke, but the hard guard is always still a threat.
That's a Black Dragon form, locking Boots down. The guiding wind does save him for a bit, but Luke is diving deep. Tier 1, open, vulnerable. And GEEK fam take full capitalization of it. CW is walking down. Keyboy zoning. Astral Sphere dodged away. Keyboy jumping again with the healing with that guiding wind. Brings Sans back.
The last time we saw the audience prediction, 77% for ONIC. Now it's almost 50-50. Now, more people are being believers for GEEK fam. That's a big thing because again, we saw them being able to have a reverse sweep. If they do it again, GEEK fam has a new brand they can capitalize on.
Definitely. Being able to actually do this when no one was believing in them is definitely a huge statement. A big surprise to anyone. Kyrie, though, by the way, has finished the... has claws, so he's going for a bit more sustainable of a build. Understand that he's going up against a lot of tanky heroes. Keyboy with the Circling Eagle hasn't really been able to find an insanely valuable play.
I mean, it's not just the healing, but the crit chance as well. We gotta remember, now Hasclaw has crit on the item, so overall it is going to be very good for the Link. And now Nile able to take the purple buff. As long as they can take care of their own purple buff, it should be good because, oh, before that, Luke is alone.
Luke in the midst of it all. Hard guard not ready. That's a Decimate to lock you down. The execute from Sans.
And now looks like in the mid lane, ONIC, they're able to scale quite well here. So I kind of feel like ONIC, even though, they have a goal lead, right? But I kind of feel like with the way that they're playing, ONIC is slowly getting a lot of advantage for Kyrie, for CW. Compared to GEEK fam, I would say ONIC has a better ultra late game composition. So GEEK fam has to be careful of that.
A lot of damage, and there's the physical defense reduction, so even itemization becomes a bit more limited against this composition. They've been able to actually shut Boots down, sort of, though, but now they're going for Nile. Will that be too difficult, though?
Mortal Coil used up, able to cancel out, but now it's going to be a full engage, and Nile loses his life. Luke, with no help with the hard guard, it is not going to work. He will be forced to disengage, gets a full stacked passive down onto Keyboy. Sans now with some damage, with some splash as well. Luke in the healing from Beloyski is Marky. Oh, Marky. Heavy crossbow into the front. Keyboy with just the Circling Eagle. Kyrie, he needs to find this retribution. And he does. Tap of the Blaze, used up now, going on to Marky, gets shot down with the Astral Fury. Marky is chasing him down, the guiding wind gets him to safe.
A little bit too confident. And being too confident can bite you back.
Absolutely. It's going to be so dangerous, especially with a team that really knows how to punish. And right now, Keyboy, he spammed his circling eagles, and it looks like he's just trying to poke, he's trying to mess around. But no, he's actually granting a lot of information for ONIC as well. They can see the multiple members available, and then they can plan out their next course of action, stealing away the orange.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Shot 1 HP. Luke doesn't go for the follow-up. Now it's Kyrie jumping in. A good flicker off. And now Marky is looking for that kill. Kyrie's able to run away right now, but Luke is charging in, lurking and pouncing. It's a petrify onto Keyboy. Angeloy picks up the kill.
It's a lot of resources spent to just try and catch the roamer though. Kyrie is still 5-1. And you can't help but appreciate the pressure that ONIC is able to exert all across the map. GEEK fam, look at how they're positioning. They're all clumped in together. They're in fear of the god in the jungle.
Legit, now I have to look at the items. I want to see if Kyrie already has 3 items, because it kind of feels like it.
I think so.
And same as CW. It's only 11 minutes, but they're making like 15 minutes kind of itemization here. They're farming a little bit too fast.
The farming pattern from ONIC is something we've always appreciated. And by the way, just a big shout out to the Mathilda pick, why it's so strong. Even in the early game, what is the base amount and the ratio on the guiding wind? Because that is a lot of shielding, man. And you can see that GEEK fam are starting to get frustrated. They keep thinking that it's going to be a kill, but it's a save. Both from the HP potential and with the movement as well.
Kyrie's lingering there. It's going to be him finding the red tree. That's a good circling eagle to knock Luke up, but he gets away. Kyrie does the same with the guiding wind and a divine blade. ONIC still with a 6.4k. Now down to 6.2k.
I gotta say, it may be the Malaysian in me, but Niall is not doing that well on the Martis here, because the reason why you want to pick up the Martis is dominance in the river.
Right.
You control the river, you make sure that you win every single turtle, and every single time someone wants to contest for it, you get the kills there. You get the kills when your opponent is like, we can win this, guys. Have confidence. And then he'll take your confidence and decimate it. But he didn't do that.
No, he didn't. And now he's even struggling to secure his own purple buff. ONIC, take it away. No! It's still Niall against all odds. But that's still one. Now a full dive mounting up. They want to go for an all-in, and it's Boots and Sans flickering to the same direction. Onto the back he goes. Petrify missing. Sans getting out. Boots now caught in the midst of it all. That's a circling eagle. CW with a blazing duet! Takes Marky out. Boots in a 1v1 against Luke. Sustain versus burst. Now Sans makes it a 2v1, and Baloyski will fall as well. Luke, the only member left in the ONIC jungle, hunted down by the Sky Kings, a traitor, a usurper is now welcomed here.
Get out of the jungle, says the god in the jungle. And just like that, the mobility is so much. And CW attempting for an outplay, and Niall is the one backing away. He has failed to snowball, and now he's getting bullied around. And look at the movement from ONIC. So many things being tried at once.
It's a circling eagle to knock Niall up. Base turret's falling. CW taking low, able to get to that BMI, but now it's Marky with a chase. CW with the BMI, the guiding wind ready, and he pops it to get away. The Lord was also taken there. While GEEK fam were busy with everything, ONIC are looking to end this game.
The guiding wind here is helping out the moment they see Angela using the hard guard. It's like, oh, is this a good time to fight? Of course not. Well, everyone, let's get out of here.
It's like the magic school bus.
Exactly.
Get on, kids. Let's go.
It's like, legit. It's a red flag fight, and it's just like, I got you. Let's get out of here. So it's very easy to bait out the hard guard.
There's that factor, and now with how corralled GEEK fam has been, ONIC take base towers, take the Lord at the same time, and Marky really isn't as strong as he was in the previous games. Does it have it in him still? Could be the key to victory here as the circling eagle lands.
2 members knocked up. Luke now, the Black Dragon form. They're able to defend from a base turret push. Only 3 taken down. The base still ready. They're playing with more than just that wave. Bottom, mid, top, they're all coming in.
And again, hard guard is down. This might be the last push.
Circling eagle once again with the divine blade. Now the top of the blaze as well. CW with the blazing duet to the back line, but when nature comes in clutch. CW gets a boy. Baloyski's trying to defend in desperation. Once again, it's ONIC with a base wide open, but Kyrie loses his immortality. It's going to be Sans as well. The Sky Kings have descended again.